Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I decided to do my exfoliating skincare routine with you guys because it is highly requested, and we also talked about certain things that have been normalized on social media that you need to be careful. You need to be very careful. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then of course continue to watch. When it comes to exfoliating your face and removing dead skin cells, you need to find the right exfoliant that is good for your skin type. So my skin type is normal to combination. If you're oily, normal, combination, you can absolutely use the salicylic acid BHA oil soluble exfoliant. See, that name is packed together, and an example of that is this Anua BHA 2% exfoliating toner with tea tree extract, 6 ceramides, and of course hyaluronic acid. This particular one here, they were kind enough to send it to me. I've been using it since I think December. I've been using this stuff since December. It came right on time when I started breaking out on my face and when I started having all those pimples that I showed you guys in my last video. Anyways, you need to find the exfoliant that is perfect for your skin type and that is not going to allow you to feel dehydrated, feel irritated, or cause further allergic reaction or even damage to your skin barrier. So those are things that you need to note. Now, if you're oily, normal, combination, again I said salicylic acid is going to be good for you. However, if you are dry in terms of skin type, then definitely check either lactic acid or mandelic acid. Now, if your skin is which other one, irritated, lactic acid is also going to be good for you because it is a gentle water soluble exfoliant. See, us that we are oily skin now, combination skin, oily, acne prone, you get, our T-zone is oily. We need something that can penetrate into our skin and that will dissolve the bonds that the dead skin cell has in contact with our skin, and it is only salicylic acid that can do that. All right, so on days when you need to exfoliate your skin, you need to make sure that you've used a gentle cleanser. I've mentioned it in the past. Make sure you use a gentle cleanser. Now, next, after you've used a gentle cleanser, because my face is freshly washed, you're gonna go in with a cotton square. This is a cotton square. Now, I don't like to soak all the cotton square with the liquid, otherwise it will be me wasting the product. What I like to do is to just apply a little bit towards the tip of the cotton square. You get, just like that. And then I start to massage it into my skin, just like this. Into my skin. I focus on the places that I know I usually get frequent breakouts from, because it is my skin telling me that there is a lot of oil secreting in that area that I need to make sure that it is not becoming clogged up and that has free passageway so that my skin can easily breathe without giving me any kind of acne. Now, the first thing that I see that has been trending on social media that honestly should not be normalized or glorified, or that I feel like, because people are now just thinking, oh, everybody's enlightened now, is nakedness, indecent dressing, and really just a lack of proportion when it comes to dressing up. So I see a lot of girls just where your cleavage is exposed, your thigh is exposed, what other thing? Your hands are exposed, your midriff is exposed. There is nothing else that you're hiding. And I'm like, you know, even me, when I was when I was in the world, let me say like that, it was not that bad. I still had the semblance of shame. Like, I used to feel like, how will I now, if people should just see me walking on, and they do it. See, let me just say it this way. Nakedness is trending. Indecent dressing is trending. And I see people do this even when they don't have cars. What is the point of wearing a bodycon dress that exposes your thigh, your cleavage, and you are going to take a public bus? And then you now say, oh, my body, my choice. People are going to harass you. In fact, they will assault you because you're not making yourself safe. Now, am I saying that, oh, when people assault people, that is the fault of the victim? No. I'm just saying that if you can take extra precaution with your own appearance to ensure that people don't feel the need to like talk to you anyhow or verbally assault you or just treat you like trash, why won't you want to do that? Sis, let me be honest with you. The only time I will ever wear an outfit that is maybe like slightly indecent, or that I feel like some parts of my body is showing, is if I am going out with my husband in a car I am not even joking. Like, that is the only exception for me. Let us learn to normalize people dressing proportionately. So if your cleavage is exposed, make sure that your thighs, your feet, your legs are covered. If you want to expose your thighs or your stuff, cover up here. You get, make sure there's a proportion to it. Do it tastefully. I know you want to be trendy. I know you want to like follow fashion. Please do it in such a tasteful way. I always focus on my forehead because this area, I don't know if it's just me, but my forehead tends to like break out a lot. I have all these tiny bumps there that I really can't just wait to get rid of. The best time to use your salicylic acid or your exfoliants is preferably at night on dry skin. Some people use exfoliants on wet skin. No, you should be using your exfoliant when your skin is completely dry of the moisture that you finished cleansing your face with. And we are going to take this down the neck just a bit here, and we are going to stop here. The second thing social media is normalizing now is that people don't have filter. They just say anything anyhow, type in comment section, and they just blot it out there. Like, I'm going to be going in now that my face is exfoliated with this Anua 77% toner. I'm almost done. And this is just to replenish the moisture that my skin has lacked after cleansing. And now that my exfoliant has like dried up into my skin. So this one is just going to act like an extra layer of hydration before I go in with my essence and my serum. Sis, tell me why you don't know me from anywhere and you feel the audacity to criticize me in the comment section. You've not lived my life. You don't know what it is like to be in my shoes, you get, and you don't have words of encouragement or support, and all you want to do is just blot it out there without filter, without looking at, okay, how can I put this in such a way that it will come as a friendly tone or a friendly advice. It's giving too much. Like, and hand in hand with that is that I feel like a lot of people also don't have shame. It is something else. People don't have shame, and that is because a lot of things are being monetized on social media. So you see people just dressing anyhow, they're talking on TikTok, making videos, and they're wearing next to nothing, no underwear, no coverall, nothing. Like, they just put on one plain singlet. I'm gonna insert like a clip of what I'm saying, and they just start talking or dancing on social media. No shame at all. And I find it very appalling. Like, me, when it comes to things like this, I'm always very conscious because I'm just like, okay, in another 5 years or 10 years, what if I become somebody that is important in future? Then people will go to my archives, like all the past things that I've done on social media, and then they will bring it out. And they will not now know that the person that I am now has evolved, has learned a lot, is in a much better place. I don't want that to be my portion. Absolutely not. I'm not doing anything that is not in line with my branding, with my perception anymore. I'm not doing it. And hopefully, I feel like we should learn to just bring back shame. Like, let's bring back shame, please. All right, now that I've taken it down my neck, I'm going to go in now with my essence. And this is the green tea calming essence from Miguhara right here. Number 3. How much are you worth? I saw that video of brain jotter with that girl. It was trending and making rounds, I think, around last year.
Is it?
Your net worth.
What is my net worth?
Yeah, like how much does brain jotter make?
That question don't really make any sense.
It's just for us to like get to know who you really are.
No, that question does not make any sense. Like, what's the purpose of this podcast?
So we can, know how much your
So
brain
you can know how
jotter.
much a person makes. I was thinking this podcast is for like make your fans for know you better.
We might know your podcast and then you inspire young people out there
By your net worth.
Yes, exactly.
And I was gonna react, but then elegant women don't just jump in comment section and start defending people or no, we don't do that. We don't do that. Like, absolutely not. You don't ask people how much they are worth. You also should not flaunt your earnings, what you make, how much you make on social media. It is not classy. Social media has normalized it. Any small thing. Do you know who I am? Do you know what I'm worth? No. Do you know what I bring to the table? I don't care. If it's not in a relationship where you and your partner you're having a conversation, do not talk about it publicly on social media. Keep that information to the people who are in relationships with you, who are in close proximity with you. Nobody actually cares. You're just giving people unnecessary information that is going to form a perception of you that they have. So if you say it in it, there's no way you want to say that you have money. That people are not going to see that. They will have an inkling of arrogance. I don't know. Like, how do you communicate to people that you have money in such a way that they don't receive it as arrogance or they don't receive it as pride? That is the problem, and that is why it should not be normalized on social media to talk about money or to just talk about how much you're worth or to flaunt things like, oh, do you know what I bring to the table? Because you don't want to start being perceived as somebody that is arrogant, somebody that does not know how to maintain decorum, somebody that is just trying to be a wannabe. You get truly rich people that I have seen and that I have studied, you will know that they have money. It's not like they wear things that show that they have money. By their composure, the tone of voice, the way they act, the way they just stay away from trouble, the way they want their privacy. That's how you know somebody that has a lot to protect. They keep their privacy. Now I'm going to go in with my serum. And for today, since I used salicylic acid earlier, we're just going to tie it up with niacinamide. And this is the Anua niacinamide in 10% plus TXA 4%. It is a dark spot correcting serum, but I really use it because it is an antioxidant. This one right here. I use it mainly because it is an antioxidant. Niacinamide and salicylic acid is going to help you get bright, smooth, beautiful skin, preferably at night. I use this combination at night. Not that you can't use niacinamide in the morning. You can. But I would prefer that if you're exfoliating, use niacinamide along with your salicylic acid. It's going to work perfectly that way. It will help to stop breakouts, pimples, acne, all of all that. I'm saying that lately my skin has just been needing a lot of serious observation and maintenance. This is right up my alley. The next thing that we need to talk about, that we need to stop sharing on social media, are private details about our relationships, our partners, our friends, our family. Please, in the name, some people think, oh, I'm just trying to be vulnerable. That information is unnecessary. I really don't want to know how old your husband is. Like, if you're celebrating his birthday and you say, happy 40th birthday to my husband, 40 is fine. Landmark ages are fine, like 40, 50, 60. But then you say, oh, happy 33rd birthday to my husband. I'm just like, okay, so now people have figured out your own age. And now they know his age. And they know the age gap between the two of you. So when certain things happen and you bring it on social media, they can easily categorize it as, oh, this is something that happens between couples between this age range. This is unnecessary information. Unnecessary. Do not, again, share information about your partner, where they work, what they do for a living, how much they make, like the kind of car they drive, on social media. Please, let's stop doing that. There is nothing like inviting or classy or elegant about that at all. I'm going to take the serum now down to my neck. I don't think when I see people on social media, the first thing I want to know is how old their partner is, or maybe how long they've been married, or like what their partner does for a living. I am not looking for that. I want to know the kind of value you bring to your audience. What are you known for? Oh, you're a Christian creative. Absolutely. Right up my alley. I'll click follow. Oh, you cook on this channel. Absolutely. Oh, you're a mom. You make mommy videos. Absolutely. I don't want to be seeing details about today you and your husband fought today, and because you know he's this age. Nah, spare me, please. We've done serum. I'm now going to go in with my moisturizer. As usual, the Revectin Water Lotus Moisturizer. This particular one here is the one I'll be using. And I'm only going to use a little bit because the serum was very, very dewy on my skin. Just like that. Next is past traumas, insecurities, things that you faced while you were a child, childhood issues, trauma dumping. Absolutely not. No, don't do it, sis. Absolutely not. Propping your camera and doing story times on TikTok to talk about how you were raped as a child and how you're in recovery, how you're in rehabilitation, the steps you've taken. No, don't do that. Like, Don't do that. You can frame it in such a way. You don't even have to be specific. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying let's not be vulnerable on social media. I'm not actually saying let's all be mysterious. I'm just saying that if you're going to talk about things like that, put it under a canopy of something that is not too specific. Oh, and as somebody who had to go through a kind of sexual abuse as a child, simple. As somebody who had to go through a kind of sexual abuse as a child, and now that I've gone through counseling, I'm healing, these are tips that I think will really, really help you. To some people, even that is too much information. But if you absolutely must, do not be so specific about your traumas and your pains and your insecurities. People are going to use it against you. In fact, do you guys know that sometimes on social media, some people really just watch. They don't care, they don't comment, they don't engage. You're just giving them a lot of information to monitor you, to assess you, to know what your life is about, to know what you've dealt with in the past and where your healing is still going on, and the pain points, what your pain points are. That's what you are giving them. That's what you are giving them. That's why you have to protect yourself. I know you want to be vulnerable. Sis, find a friend that is like an accountability partner for you, that you can, whenever you feel triggered, you can always talk to them on the phone. That's what I do. I talk to my husband a lot. You can always talk to them on the phone. You can fix it together. You can go through it together. And the whole world does not have to be privy to that kind of information. I use my hand lotion. You guys asked me that, Enela, what exactly is in your hand lotion? Hand sanitizer, hand lotion, and a little bit of retinol in one. I would not recommend. If you've never tried using this combination before, please do not. If you want to try it out, please do. But I'm not saying that this is, how do I put this? It's not a one size fits all. If you want to try it out, mix your own, fine. If you don't want to, excuse me. If you want to try it out, fine. If you don't want to, I completely get it. But like, this is what I use on my hands regularly. And I'm just going to use it all over. The retinol in there is supposed to prevent skin aging and stuff, while the sanitizer in there is like an antibacterial property in the lotion. And then, of course, the hand cream in there is supposed to moisturize my hands. So 3 in 1, instead of me using one after the next after the next. Now, the last thing that I will talk about today that is important for us to keep away from social media is sharing our location, contact, house address, like personal contact information. So when you look through your window, this is what the back of your house looks like. It's not safe at all. You're putting yourself at risk. A lot of people have suffered great harm because they were not full of discretion when it comes to their private information. Plus, there are things online happening now that some people find joy in just selling your data, because you're just putting it out there. They are going to take that information and they're just going to sell it to the highest bidder. Yes, there are data selling services now online, in case you don't know. So you have to be careful of what you're putting online, and you just need to maintain decorum, live your life in private, enjoy all your wins, all your milestones, and really just keep a lot of things off social media so your life can be full of happy memories. You have to be careful because most people on social media, they are really just monitoring spirits. Some of them don't want what is best for you. And that is the honest truth. I'm not saying everybody on social media is bad. I'm just saying that it is discretion for you to know that you're supposed to practice discernment and balance. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and you found it really, really entertaining, insightful, and even educating. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to give me a huge thumbs up. Do not also forget to make sure you like this video. Please like this video, comment, share. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section about some of the points that I highlighted when we're doing our skincare routine in today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.